Welcome to another edition of Free Tool Friday. I'm Chris with Aspire, and today we're going to be talking about the Brave browser. So let's jump right into talking about why we think it's a great tool to have in your toolbox and why we use it. So number one, the best privacy online. You can see right here, it starts with privacy. That will be a theme that is underlying all throughout your research and what you'll do on the Brave browser. The one thing that is really cool about it is it's based on the Chromium project, which if you're familiar with the Chrome browser or the latest Edge browser from Microsoft, both of those utilize the Chromium project underneath the hood. So the neat thing about that is that you'll be familiar with how things work. Your tabs will look the same, the settings will look very familiar to you, and how you actually add bookmarks to your bookmark bar, or if you use just bookmarks in general, same type of action, no big deal. So let's look at the couple of things that I find interesting. Number one, they talk about stop being followed online. Again, privacy mode is paramount. They're all about privacy. Online privacy made simple. It's actually really simple. Switch in 60 seconds. We talked about that, right? Couple of buttons and zips it right over. It literally takes a minute to switch it over. They talk about a couple of things here in this new super app. Independent search, free video conferencing, offline playlists. We'll talk about that in just a second. A difference you can see and feel, absolutely. No creepy ads or trackers means less stuff following you around. If you search for a yard tool or some crazy thing online that you hardly ever search for, and all of a sudden every website shows you those types of ads, you know you've been tracked. This will actually stop that. One of the cool things that we like to take a look at is how do they stack up against other browsers for protecting your privacy. And you can see right here, it's a very good chart. They talk about the invasive ads blocked. We talked about that. The cross-site trackers being blocked, your Facebook pixels, everybody that wants to get your information to show you different ads, all kinds of cookies that are blocked that aren't necessarily advantageous to you. Malware and phishing protection is built in, and protections against bounce tracking. So one of the neat features that's built into the Brave browser also is actually free video conferencing or chat. You can actually go to browser and talk right here and start a call for free. And the cool thing about it is very familiar interface, looks and feels like any other video conferencing app that you've seen, but with privacy at its core. So video calling with privacy basically means that they aren't tracking you, they aren't tracking your friends and your coworkers inside the same tool. They're actually not tracking anything about this call. Free calls with no limits. So if you're used to Zoom calls, you're actually using the free plan. You know that it's limited to 4 people, I believe is still 4 people. This application is still limited to 4 people, but there's no time limit. So if you've got a meeting that lasts over 45 minutes, no cutoff, no jumping onto a new call just to finish the meeting. They do have a premium offer, obviously, so you can actually add more than 4 people. Free is very, very good, though. So real quickly, how does Brave stack up against Zoom? If you look at this chart, you can see, again, no limit on the length of free calls. I would say that's the biggest standout. No limit on the number of free calls, which both of the platforms have that. And then browser-based, no login or download required. This is a nice one to have because if you ever have had the chance to chat with someone, video call someone that can't install a plugin, can't install a tool because they're so locked down, this is going to come in handy. There's actually nothing for them to download, nothing for them to install, so they can run right into your meeting. So now to cover a real quick demo of how to use the talk feature. My desktop has been customized just a little bit, but I would imagine your camera button is right down here in the lower right-hand corner. So click that button, takes you to talk.brave.com/widget. You just click this big button right here that says start a free call. Once this page loads, you put your name in, click join the meeting, and you're in. So the fastest way to invite others is to go down here and click the 3 dots beside the hang up button. Invite people. You can copy this link and send it to whoever you want, however you want. Use your email, text, read it out to them on a phone call, however you need to get that to the person that you want to talk to. So that's it. Real quick demo of how the Brave Talk function works. Now we'll quickly cover how to browse in this particular browser. So all we do is click in this search bar up top, and we type in whatever we want. For some reason, mine seems to be locked into only going to aspireforit.com. Yours may be different. Unfortunately, mine looks like it's only going to aspireforit.com today. So we're going to have to come back to this. So that wraps up Free Tool Friday. Hope you enjoyed the demo of the Brave browser. It's a great tool to have in your toolbox, especially if you love privacy. So if you've liked this video, please give us a like, a subscribe. Also, in the description below, you'll find a link for a free consultation with aspireforit.com. You'll reach one of our team members or myself. We can actually chat through how to protect your privacy online, how to tune up your cybersecurity, and how to strengthen your technology position. Thanks, and we'll talk to you soon.